Hi, it's Alaska Granny. Are you looking for a very simple recipe? How to make a quick and easy soup for dinner out of your prepper pantry? Here's an easy recipe for tamale soup, and you may already have all of the ingredients in your prepper pantry. You just need a few cans of food and you can put together this easy tamale soup. You need a can of tamales, and when you buy them, they come in chicken or beef, so choose a variety that you like. You need a can of pinto beans. And if you don't have pinto beans, I suppose you could use black beans. You need a can of diced tomatoes. If you want it spicier, you could use a can of rotel. A can of creamed corn, 1 cup of broth. If you were using beef tamales, use beef broth. If you're using chicken tamales, use chicken broth. An easy way to have broth in your pantry is to have some bouillon cubes or powder. You also need some taco seasoning. Taco seasoning is something you can buy in a packet, or it's simple to mix it up yourself from spices and seasonings you likely already have in your pantry. I'll put a link to a video on how to make that taco seasoning in case you want to make some and you don't have a packet in your pantry. Now, if you wanted to put this recipe together as a pantry meal, you could put all of your cans into a Ziploc bag, and then you could put your bouillon or your seasonings into a little container that you could drop into the bag with your canned foods. I've used these little plastic containers I picked up at Dollar Tree when I was in the lower 48, and that's a perfect way to have your spices and your seasonings to drop it into your Ziploc bag. But if you don't want to use plastic, I recently found some little tiny jars, so you can put them in a jar if you don't want to use plastic. One of the nice things about making your own soups is that you can use the ingredients that you have in your prepper pantry. You can choose the flavors and cans of food that you enjoy eating, and so there is no one perfect recipe for how to make this tamale soup. You can vary it according to the flavors and desires and the likes that you have. Let's go ahead and open up these cans and get this soup into the pot. If you've never opened tamales before, know that they come wrapped in a paper wrapper, so you need to remove and discard the wrappers before you add your tamales. Then cut them up into smaller pieces, and into the pan they go. Drain and rinse our beans, add that. We'll add our tomatoes. We'll add the creamed corn. The 1 cup of broth. And then I'm just going to add a tablespoon of taco seasoning. I don't want to make it too spicy, over season it, but it's your choice. Add the amount of seasoning that you enjoy. That's one reason it's nice to make your own seasoning, so then you can add as much or as little as you want. Let's get this bubbling, get it simmered all together until it's heated all through, and our tamale soup is ready to serve. Look how delicious. The beefy tamales, beans, tomatoes, corn, and a nice rich broth. A sprinkle of my favorite Colby Jack cheese. Yum. It's a nice, hearty, filling, complete soup dinner from just a few cans, a few moments, right out of your pantry. Wasn't that simple? A complete meal right out of your pantry. and you can make it suit your needs by the ingredients that you care to include. Let us know, have you tried tamales before? Are there other recipes that you make with them? I hope you'll like my video, share it. Please subscribe to the Alaska Granny channel. Delicious.